Hello everybody, Sifd here again, and today we're playing Runeborn. The game is a roguelike slot machine combo builder, and what I mean by that is that it's very similar to Balatro. Like Balatro is a poker game combo builder, this is a slot machine combo builder. It's not like Lackby Landlord and those slot games. This is mainly a slot game, and then the relics and whatnot allow you to do some combos with the slots themselves, and also you can shape what the slots have. So for example, we have a starting book here. This is the slot machine, so to speak, and these are the lines that it has, right? Like all the slot machines, if you get this line here, you're gonna do some damage. If you get this line here, you're gonna get some damage. So you have the 3 lines across, and then you have 2 lines going top and 1 going like, well, bottom L and top L or something. I guess it's a V and a reverse V. We also start with this relic over here. This is the slot machine here. So my slot machine has 3 whites, 3 greens, 3 yellows, 3 reds, 3 blues, 3 blacks, and then also 1 wild. Now these here do damage, and I'm about to play the game now. So the idea here is that I want to align a bunch of whites or a bunch of blue greens. And the damage is going less and less by color. So black is the worst one and white is the best one. So we also start with a good old starting trinket here. Chip jewel common, 20 damage, and plus 4 multiplier. So that means that I'm gonna have straight up 20 damage no matter what, and 4 times multiplier. As I said, very much Balatro like. The multiplier here is gonna be the thing that combos into it. Let's begin the run here. The game is about to hit early access at some point or another, so I wanted to play it before that happens, so we have comparison, so we see what is better and what is worse. So let's go into this. High scores require a balance of both damage and multiplier. There is a story here. We're gonna literally just skip on it. We're gonna begin with the levels chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Chapter 3 does not exist. 1 and 2 is what we're gonna go with. Adds ethereal amulets to runes on target spots after each cast. Adds shrinking amulets to runes on spots after each cast. We're gonna go into this. The runes are the symbols. So this here example is an enemy that has 2000 life. Now the life here is just an indicator of the score we need to hit, right? And what I can do is the following. First of all, I can lock runes in. Okay, when I lock them in, what is going to happen is that then always lock in wilds, by the way. I'm going to lock runes in, and then after I lock these in, I can do 2 things. I can either meditate, which re-rolls the slot machine without doing anything, or I can cast, that's like a redrawn hand, or I can cast, which re-rolls the slot machine, and then on the spot gives me the score that I'm going to take. I can lock up to 8 runes. That's one aspect here I would like to point out. And the meditation, I can do that up to 8 times every 3 fights. Every 3rd fight is an elite fight. That's why every 3 fights. We don't need to meditate here. So right now, for example, I'm gonna get a 14 damage, plus 14 damage, plus 14 damage, times, I think, 3, because it's like 3 in a line. I'm not really 100% sure about that. Yeah, here it is. If you match 1, it's 10 base damage, plus whatever the number, the rune itself says, plus times 1. If it's 2 match, it's 25 base times 3 plus whatever the runes are. 3 is 45 plus whatever the runes are, times 6. 70 plus runes times 10, and then 100 plus runes times 15. That is how that works. So here, for example, is what a calculation looks like. And we're gonna see that in a moment here. So let's actually just cast right away. So as you see, it's gonna reroll, and now it's gonna instantly take 14, 14, 14. It goes very fast, by the way. There is no way to making this a bit slower, but as you see, it's like 18 times 7, 25 times 7, and that's how it goes. It's very slot machine-like. We're not gonna be fast at seeing what it does. And this is how many times I can attack an opponent. Here are the numbers. Spell line 1 did a 3 of a kind, which was 107 times 10 equal 1000. Spell line 2 did 2 of a kind, which is 70 times 7 for 90, etc, etc, etc. Now we have an insane amount of multipliers because we have this starting trinket of baseline plus 4. And at this point, the explanation is done, and now we just go into the game. So there are trinkets. Once again, trinkets are gonna give us value here. I have a common trinket. These are the rest ones. 15 multiplier, which is insane. Decreased by 1 multiplier when an enemy is defeated. So this slowly becomes less and less powerful. Volume is vile. Uncommon. Select an additional rune when adding amulets. That's really, really, really good. Amulets are like bonuses on your runes. So this is get 2 amulets at the price of 1 whenever you get amulet. That's really, really powerful. Times 3 for spell line 1. This is times 3, not plus 3. So that means that it's gonna triple the damage it does on top of everything else, which is very powerful. Add a new random effect to this trinket when an elite or boss is defeated. This is really powerful to get early. So I'm gonna obviously buy both of these. We're gonna get 7 on this one, and we're gonna go 6 on this one. So we're gonna be this is gonna become more powerful the more we go into the game, and the fact that I got this first is insane. And this is gonna make it so that I'm gonna be able to power up my deck a lot more than normal, which is also extremely insane. Once again, the runebook is this here, and then I can also go into the runebook itself, I think, somewhere. Yeah, it's actually right down here, inventory. And this is what the runebook looks like right now. It's important to mention that these here can also have passives, right? So we have the trinkets here, which are like relics that give us insane buffs. Then the amount of these we have is going to make it easier for us to roll. For example, if this whole line is only whites and this whole line is only whites, we're going to always have a combo in the first 2 lines. But these themselves can also have passives. Like, for example, this white can have whenever it rolls, you gain a coin. Or this white can have whenever it rolls, it skips something. Or, you know, there are a bunch of random passives. We're going to see. Here we are in the enemy line. Now the enemies have an upside or a downside and rewards they give you. So, and also what the event after them are. So you have a bunch of choices to get. So for example, this guy says all rune damage is increased. So that's a very easy fight, but it only gives you 1 gold. And then it's going to send us into a trinket shop, which is the thing I just was in. This guy says conjure a scroll at the start of the fight, which is good. Scrolls give you passives, actives, trinkets, a bunch of things. 2 coins. And then we go with the general shop. And then this she says wild runes only match with the other wild runes, so you don't have wild runes is what she says. 8 coins though, and again a general shop. So do I want a scroll and 2 coins or no scroll and 8 coins? I'm gonna say no scroll and 8 coins because scrolls cost about 6, so it's better to get 8 than 2 plus a scroll. It's better to get 8 plus maybe buy a scroll. Let's go into her. While it's not matching, does not really matter. So this is our roll right now, 3 yellows here, but as I said, if I do this, these are not matched. I need a yellow here or here for it either to match like this or it to match like this. So this is not a good hold. This is actually not a good hand in general. I have 5 rolls though. I could just cast randomly and hope for the best. Is that a good idea? I don't think so. I could also just hold all of these and hope for some greens in the early game. Let's actually try to do crazy meditate plays here. So let's roll these, and just like that we got a god roll here. Look at this madness. I'm gonna also lock this thing in, and we're gonna cast, hoping that this is gonna roll into green. But this line down here is already enough to win because it's 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 100 because it's a 5er plus 20 because I have the chip jewel times 15 because it's a 5-liner times 4 because it's multiply here times 19, that is. So let's see how crazy this is gonna be. This is gonna be like an insanely huge score. So let's see, that was just an 18, that was just a 16, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Kaboom, 4,000 there. And the opponent is at 60 health. So 60 health means even a single normal liner is gonna win. So I'm just gonna cast here blindly. I don't really care about what else is gonna happen. Just fire the line and be done with it. I like the animations. A lot of things are happening extremely fast. It would be nice if here on the right side the score was like and then it slowly so you can see what's happening, because it's very hard to understand what's happening. But it tells you here at the end. Here's the spell line last cast breakdown. No, I wanted the previous and the last cast. I wanted the crazy cast. Maybe even best cast. Like last cast breakdown and best cast would be also nice, and then it would just say the best cast. So it's line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the best one or something like that. I'm just throwing ideas here. There is also interest in this game. So if you keep money around, you gain for every 5 coins a coin up to 5. So having 25 coins laying around is in general a good idea. So if you have 25 coins, you will be gaining 5 coins every single fight, which is completely insane. So let's see what this guy sells. First of all, he sells the Phoenix Feather. Where when you run out of casts, casts is pretty much your life. Cast 2 casts, grant 2 casts, and evolve into Torch of Phoenix form. Evolve. Destroy this trinket to create a new one, the same gem. Unique cannot mirror this guy. I mean, we literally just got the... If you're about to lose the roguelike run, you are not gonna lose and get 2 more lives. So this is insanely powerful. Swap 2 runes is you... forever, for the whole game, for the swap is... These are permanent, by the way. So this is forever swap 2 things positions. So for example, if I think that the blue runes is useless, but the white runes are good, I can pull in white to the front. But I'm gonna definitely get the Phoenix form here. Pick one of 3 runes. This is so you fix your build a bit better. Scroll chest, pick one of 3 scrolls. As you said, this costs 4 actually, so it is better than what we could have gone with. Scrolls in general are good, but I think we're gonna just... Actually, no, I should go for scrolls, because I have this thing that says if you're adding amulets, and the scrolls might have amulets in them. So I would say let's actually do this. Should I throw my money away? Nah, let's actually keep the money. I think we're early enough where I don't need to do that. So this is the elite fight, which is gonna give us a passive on this thing. It gives us a chest and give us both of them gonna give us money. Cannot use meditation. That is, you cannot lock in real. You should always cast straight up. This guy he just has a bunch of HP. General shop, like the one I literally was in, or a scroll shop, which is only scrolls. Scroll shop is general is good. I enjoy the general shop a bit better. It might give us some relics or something. I think this is better in my opinion. Let's go for this. And the opponent here is very easy. 14,000 life is not really something I should be afraid of. Gungor, Flash, Smolder, Rage, Festers, or whatever. And this guy, as I said, just has a bunch of HP. So we just need to hit a good score. Always lock in wilds, always, no matter what happens. Let's go for a Whyte run. And let's unlock also this. And let's go meditate. That's a very good Whyte run we're going for. Let's meditate again. And one more and a wild. And I think we have the 5-liner here. And if I roll a Whyte here between these two, it's going to be nice. Even if I meditate here, I cannot lock and cast. You have to always cast and cast all these rerolls. So even if I meditate here and let's say this thing is a Whyte rune, I cannot lock it and then cast. I have to cast. So we're going to cast. Whenever you have your full holds, just cast. Cast here, hopefully it's going to be a Whyte there. It is, but that doesn't help us because we don't have a Whyte in the first line. Boom, 4,000 damage. Just like that. The wild is so good because it combos with literally everything that appeared. And just like that, 6,000 damage almost on the first cast. And just like that, this is either a green cast line or a red cast line. I do enjoy this line. This line also is really good, of course. So, right now there is no, like, this. By the way, I would really enjoy if it's like, you get a new line. You get line 6 and line 7, and those, like, zigzag. That would be a nice relic if it exists. I think we're good here. I would like to reroll with this thing. Let's meditate. Not a good roll, but we got a wild. Meditate one more time. And also not a good roll, but we got a wild. We're gonna cast the Snow for red here in the middle, which is very, very rare. And that was a very mediocre cast, to be honest. We're gonna have an issue here, but it's okay. The reason why this was a bad cast is because we had 2 reds. Oh, this is a 5-liner. What am I talking about? I didn't even see this. The reason why this was hard to get is because we only have 3 red symbols. And we have 3 times each symbol in a line. So if I lock these 2, getting a 3rd black up here is pretty hard. Dark, I guess. And wild at the very end. I mean, it's not that good, but might as well keep it. Should I skip this? I think this does not look like a good round. But in general, skipping is not really preferred. Let's go with 20 damage Whiters and let's meditate. Light is the name of this thing. Light, and light. Let's meditate one more time. And we go here and meditate one last time. And we got a wild first. So what I'm gonna say is we're gonna throw away these 2. Oh, we got a wild here too. So let's lock in this wild and this wild. Wild on the first spot is maybe the most godlike thing you can roll. Let's cast. Let's hope this is gonna be light. Nope, it's not. But it's still a decent line nonetheless. We have 2 more lives here. We're not really afraid. We have some time to get this guy down. 1,500 damage, not really that hard. I just got 1,800. I have 2 more casts, as we said. So I'm just gonna do a blue line here and a red line right here. I don't have meditates anymore. Obviously, always lock in the wilds. Let's go. This triple blue line should already be enough. Double red line, quadruple blue line, let's go, kaboom, 9,000 damage, and he's gone. And he's gone, easy enough. By the way, these here happen in order, so you should be paying attention to what you have. This guy got an effect, plus 100 damage flat, godlike effect that thing got. 6 coins, 5 coins, 1 coin, we have a lot of coins right now. I just got a flat 100 damage no matter what happens. Add the rune to your inventory, choose one of them. So this is this for example is a 16 damage plus 3d damage yellow. Look at this, a blue one that says I gain a coins when triggering this, or just a white one. So I do enjoy the idea of going for a blue money build. Blue in general are one of the weaker runes, so I'm not really sure if going into blue is in general a good idea. The trinket is the only thing I care about. You know what, let's just go with light. Let's go with the high damage runes, to be honest. Although once again we just got 100 flat damage, which I would prefer having first. So first 100 damage, then 20 damage and 4 multiplier, and then nothing, and then also nothing. Money or damage? I think I'm good with damage. Let's go money. And this goes the very first. So if this just appears, it's gonna give us money because runes trigger just by existing. It's gonna be a 1 line, right? Times 2 multiplier degrades by 0.1 for every held rune when a meditation is used. Only when meditation is used. So if I don't meditate for the rest of the game, this is gonna be busted. Double your coins up to 20. I mean, this is a scroll. I would like to buy both of these. Pick 1 out of 3 trinkets. If I take this, I have a permanent ×2 multiplier, which comes with 100 damage flat here, so I just will never ever meditate, is the idea here. I think I would like to buy both of these. Yeah, let's buy both of these. Go next level. Never meditate, that's it. This is an enemy I've never fought before, so I don't know what he does. Same goes with this. Gem shop. I enjoy the gem shop. Once again, this is about amulets. Let's go gem shop. Gems are passives you add to your trinkets. Let's go possess knight, see what he gives us a downside. All runes damage is decreased. Okay, and he has 30,000 life. Let's see if we just literally lose on the spot here. I'm gonna go with triple this, and I think we're good. Let's cast. I'm never gonna meditate, by the way. I should never ever meditate. And this is gonna be at the very bottom, because ×2 multiplier at the very end is the best way of using it. Well, that was a very good cast we just got here. Look at this guy just melting, and he is almost toast right away. I didn't even do anything. And we just got the coin, so we're gonna use the coin. Once again, only meditating is gonna cost us this thing. This guy halves the damage. Insane. We're gonna lock the wild. Once again, even if I don't use the wild here and I don't find any blue runes on the reroll, this is still gonna trigger. Because it is a one-liner. As you see, if you see every single fight, all 3 of the starting ones trigger. It's like boom, boom, boom. They always trigger. Do I want anything else locked down? No, not really. Just give me whatever. Boom, boom, boom. We got the coin there. 100 damage plus ×6 plus ×10. So right now we have a very busted build without doing anything. It's all about the relics, man. It's all about the relics. You have relic slots, by the way, too. Okay, we got the health back, and we get 3 coins because of how many casts I had remaining, 5 coins from the level itself, and 8 coins from... actually, we got 8 coins, that's it. Okay, let's see what we got. +1 meditation, a bit useless. Plus 1.5 multiplier. Cost 10 coins. You know what? I think I'm gonna double my coins and buy this. Insert trinket, transfer a gem from one to another. You know what? I definitely want to buy this. Let's double my coins. And let's buy this. Please insert a trinket. Okay, sorry. I think I'm never, ever... Actually, wait a minute. I think 1.5 times and then also ×2 after the fact is better than just 1.5. So we're gonna go down here. Actually, no, I want this to be very early, the 100 damage flat. What is going to stay for us forever is the Phoenix Feather. So we're going to go here. And now this here is going to make it so we get a 1.5 multiplier, and then this is going to be a ×2. So 1.5 × 2, that's going to become a ×3. I think these should combo. So I think we just create an even crazier thing. A Mimic, which gives us something. A Scroll, or Wild Runes only match with other Wild Runes. And plus a General Shop. I think I should go with the money play in general. Because I would like to start getting income. So this guy gives us 0, but I don't know what the reward is. Let's go here. We should not really have issues. I don't care about matching in the first place. We're not going to do anything. Just cast flat. Okay. Not a really good roll here, but it's okay. I mean, without rolling anything, I literally rolled not a single line. And I'm just getting the 5 lines only. I literally did roll nothing, okay? And I got 11,000 damage. Nothing. I rolled nothing at all. This is again a nothing roll. I guess I could do this. If it hits, the opponent's dead. I mean, the opponent's dead anyway. Yep, and the opponent's toast. And I got a double dark here. So, yep, and he's gone. Yeah, we are completely and utterly busted. Right now I have maybe one of the most broken things I've ever seen as a build. I've played this like 2-3 times, and I've never seen this much power. Too much power, too much power. And I just got 13 coins and 2 from interest. And at this point my money is 23. So interest is about 5 if I don't do anything. 15 damage and 3 times multiplier when ice runes are triggered. So this is just better than... Not just better. If I'm playing full-on ice build, then this is better than that. Because every time it triggers, it's +15, +3 times +3. +15 times +3. This is flat, +20, +4. Just flat. The exact same exists for fire. I would say the damage here should be a bit higher. Like, if you're gonna go into the ice build, which is worse than the fire build, just go like... This should be 16, for example. This 15. Pick 1 out of 3 runes. Wooden scrolls. Once again, we care about... do we have a passive that says about... When you add... select an additional rune when adding amulets. Adding amulets. Okay, runes, by the way, are the colors we are at. Pick 1 out of 5 forbidden scrolls. Not just scrolls, forbidden scrolls. You know what? We're just not gonna go next. I'm just gonna skip this. I never fought against her. I have fought, cannot use meditations. I'm not even using meditations. A gem shop is definitely something I want. I want to make my relics better. So let's go for you cannot use meditations. I'm not even using meditations. Fear never ends, just wraps right tighter. 24,000 life is not enough. Just gonna go with a good old double red over here. And the rest can be whatever they want. Let's cast. Double red is already enough. I like how meditation is like this. Oh, and we got such a crazy line here. And like this too. Boom times 5 times 15. 5, 7, 1 and a half, 15. 3, 15, 30. Boom. And that was a nice little 17,000 damage. Go again. Oh my god. They are gone. Let's also go here. Is the chance... No, I'm not gonna really hit this. Let's cast. I might hit it though. If both of these become blue. Might as well try. Why not? I might even get a wild there, right? Okay, that was nothing, but this here is something. I think I get 2 coins out of this, right? Also from the downward line. Yeah, this gives us 2 coins. One from the straight line and one from the downward line. And he's gone. The snake is gone. 17,000. And we got another passive on this thing. It got a ×2 multiplier. Let's go. One of the best passive it could possibly roll. Collect. And we have 38 coins. And now I have super rich. 14 base damage. Temporal aura. Trigger this rune again, including effects from trinkets. Trigger this rune again, including effects from trinkets. And then it also says plus times multiplier. So these two are insane together. Divine Amulet, 20% chance to add plus 20 multiplier. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this. And it's gonna also join the first line. And now I have a blue and a red one in the first line. 100 flat damage. Okay, first of all, you go down here. You go down here. No, you go before that. So it's 100 damage and ×2 and then ×1.5 and then ×2 again. 1.5 multiplier, 20 coins. Transfer a trinket, who cares? 100 flat damage for nothing. For literally nothing, just 100 flat damage. Goes on you. Literally just a flat 100 damage. Let's go for a 0. Mimic again. Trinket shop. General shop, general shop. -2 holes. This is irrelevant as a downside. Let's go here. 2 holes is a bit irrelevant for me. Let's go. I like the green line we're creating here. Let's try to go for a green line. I'm not gonna meditate. We're not meditating ever. Meditate green. Nope, didn't roll a green one. There is a wild here, which is gonna help us a little bit. Look at the damage we're doing without pretty much doing anything. This guy's toast. Yep, he's gone. He's gone first turn. Massive damage. 40,000. I mean, it's this thing. It's this thing. The Executioner, the best relic in the game. I got it first. I don't know if it is the best relic, but look at this. I did nothing, man. 2 of a kind, 11,000. 1 of a kind, 7. 1 of a kind, 7.5. Like, this is insane. Insane. And I'm super rich. I'm gonna start spending heavily. So it means not re-trigger all runes of the last cast. So if you're about to die, then this fires no. Forbidden scrolls. Or trinkets. Trinket chest. I do still enjoy my trinket. I would like to do the amulet thing. Let's go forbidden chests. Add 2 exact copies of a rune to its column inventory. I like that. Convert every visible rune to a single random element. Ooh, this is extremely dangerous. Destroy 5 runes at random to gain 20 coins. This is gonna make my build a bit more fixed. Add 2 exact copies of a rune to its column inventory. I'm gonna go here. Am I forced to use this right this moment? You know what? It goes to this thing, obviously. I just got 2 wilds. How insane is that? Pick 1 of 3 trinkets. Honestly, I don't want that. Let's restock for 3. I want to have money up to 25. All damage bonuses are increased by 50%. All plus damage bonuses are increased by 50%. Add gold amulets to up to 3 plus 2 plus 1 runes. Okay, we're gonna go money. Let's activate this on the wild, I would say. Actually, this, by the way, works in general on the board. So it's a bit hard to do. I think it activates on the board. Yep, it activates on the board. So we need to have the board better. Pick trinket, not really. Let's go next level. Mimic trinket shop, general shop, destroy runes, rune smasher. This is what I want. Rune smasher is one of the best ones. We're gonna literally get rid of all the dark runes. Perfect. Look at this, what we just got. Money amulet. We got a wild here. Let me actually see my deck. I would like the wilds. We have triple wild here. This does not work. Yeah, this only works with what already is there. No. I would like to get a better rune assortment here before I use this. So for now, we're just gonna lock these in. Obviously, always the wild and some blues. Let's cast them. And the middle might roll wilds here anyway. Nope, that was a bad cast. You really think it's gonna be a bad cast though? I don't think that's gonna be a bad cast. I think we're completely busted anyway. Yeah, look at this thing. With literally only single liners. 36,000 damage. Only single liners. Double wild. Look how many greens we got. We got like this whole line here. I mean, this line is good. Let's cast. Okay, and double yellow. And another green over here. Very nice. And you're gone. And you guys are also gone. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. Melted them. And this is now a good chance to actually fire the gold amulet. No, it rerolled again. No. No, we had a good chance there. Oh, actually there was a wild in the front line. Okay, Rune Destroyer. So, we're gonna smash a bunch of dark runes in the early game. Later it doesn't really matter. Because the early game is the most important aspect here. So let's start destroying. Destroy all the ones here. Gone. Gone. This guy actually becomes more and more expensive. For 6 now. Okay, and now the second line is the most important. Destroy for 9. Once again, 25 coins is where I'm stopping at. 28. Okay, let's go. And what is this? A Naxxus, Devourer of Hope. Adds Ethereal Amulet to runes on targeted spots after each cast. Ethereal Amulet means it cannot be hold. And it gives us a +1 trinket slot, this, and 6. Let's hope I'm gonna one-shot this guy, because I don't want to deal with he adds these things forever, by the way. So he's gonna make some of my runes forever and never be able to be locked in. Honestly, a green and a blue here would be nice to be locked in forever. And definitely not a wild. So let's make these a bit trashy. A green definitely. I mean, green is nice. Yeah, let's make these just for the money amulet. I don't think so. Let's just cast like this. Nice, nice. A green line and a wild line here. Perfect. Wild line at the end. And he did do the adding of the amulet thing. Okay, he has a lot of life, so he's gonna definitely debuff us again. Let's go firing. Boom! He has a lot of life, actually. 61,000. I might one-shot him if I get a nice roll here. I'm okay with this green becoming trash and this black becoming dark becoming trash. Let's go like this. And let's randomly roll. Give me wilds here in the middle, please. Nope, that was a mediocre cast at best. So he's gonna survive at least one more round. But that's it. After this round, he's gonna most likely be gone. He made a couple of my runes worse, but it's okay. Still only dark ones and a green one. Who cares? Yellow and green. Once again, I'm okay with those, as long as it's not a wild. You go here, this is not lockable, for example. And just cast, and this guy's gone for sure. 30 damage is my minimum damage. I just rolled the divine rune. I just rolled my best rune here. +14, +4, +14, +4. Yep, this is an insane rune on its own. I would like to be able to right now do a golden amulet play and do not reroll these. Please, 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 do not reroll, do not reroll. Nobody rolled. Collect. We got all the money. And we got a rare boss trinket and a trinket slot. All plus damage and plus multiplier bonuses are increased by 100% when applied to a fire rune or fire rune matches. So this is go fire build. ×4 multiplier for matches of 5. Yeah, no, that means you're a god. Wild Rose Medallion. Yeah, this is like a god. Lightning runes in the middle column trigger twice when casting. Lightning runes in the last column trigger 3 times when casting. You know what? I would enjoy going with increasing by 100% when applied to a fire rune match. You know what? I think we're gonna go with let's go fire build. This should be the first, unless I'm wrong about that. Morph up to 2 runes into the next element. That's good. What is the rune book right now? Not what I would like it to be. So morphing means it rotates into a different element with a circular element thing. There is like a circular element thing in this game where it's like from white it becomes dark. So right now I have become a good old fire build. I'm a fire build now. So let's use this. Here you go. From blue it goes to red. So we're gonna make both of these red. Boom and boom. And these now become red. We're now red build. We're now guaranteed red build no matter what. Pick a scroll, we have money anyway. Conjure a copy of the last scroll used. Morph up to 2 runes in the previous element. Add a celestial amulet to up to 3 runes. Celestial is +4 multiplier. We're gonna do the celestial. We're gonna go back to the runebook. And guess where that goes? Use this. It goes 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if I could have added it to these ones. But these are for breaking anyway. I want to break them. Pick one of 3 runes. I mean, obviously that's gonna just be a red. We have the money anyway. There is no red here. Wealth aura. +3 coins when this rune's triggered. And it's also +2 multiplier to 20% chance to trigger the rune. Okay, 3 coins when it triggers. And 25% chance to just destroy itself. So I'm gonna just take this. Put it in the first one. And if it explodes, you know. It's gonna give us money anyway. And let's leave. And now we're gonna go to the second zone. Let's go play. Wild runes are this, and we got this rune smasher. Obviously, we're gonna go for the rune smasher. I want to get rid of some trash of the build, so I can have more better multipliers. We're gonna go just white line, light line. Let's cast. 21,000 is not really that much here. Got the celestial rune. Yeah, we're doing like crazy damage anyway. Boom. Yep, we're doing a bit less than what I would have hoped to do, but we didn't really get good lines anyway. 45,000 with the trash lines. We are gonna win this before it's done. I got 3 red runes here. I think I should just add the money to them and we're gonna be done with that. Use this. Yeah, we're gonna smash this anyway. So we're gonna go triple red line for money gaining. And now we're gonna just lock this whole thing in. And not the red one. Let's cast. Red, at least one red or wild. Yes, we got. No! Wild does not work here. Oof, what a bad line we got. It's okay. It's okay. A single red anywhere would have given us the win here on the spot. Red is my best color. Need to get red lines in the first zone. That's the important part. Red in the first. Here we go. We got a good play. Let's cast again. Ooh, another good one. Nice. 14, 14, 40, 40, 20, 40, 20. Is this actually how this works? All damage plus multiplier runes increase 1% multiplied to fire rune. They're gone, by the way. 173 just because there was a red line. And we also had this good one. Nice. We got an insane amount of money. Now we're gonna smash, not blue. We're mainly red, but let's smash anything else. I would like to also keep the yellows around because I can downgrade yellows. So I think I'm gonna definitely smash the non-holdable ones. Yep, let's smash that. Let's also smash this. This is very away from us. We don't even have access to that anymore. I never want to hold these anyway. Right. Like, I most of the time don't want to hold these. Let's just get rid of all the dark ones. Once again, the reason being it's very far away from red anyway, and literally they are right now just locked. Whenever I roll a dark one, it's just you lose that line. No ability on the slime. General shops and scroll advice. General shop again with 9. Disable spell line 4 and 5. So this is just, it's 3 lines. You only have 3 lines is what this is. Scroll shop. Let's go for mimic. I don't know what the mimic does. Conjure an uncommon trinket at the start of the fight. What? Okay, the enemy is dead, by the way. The enemy is toast. What does conjure an uncommon trinket do? I think it does nothing for us, right? Because we already are fully trinketed. 200, 2,000! He's gone. You see the times 2, 3, 3 there? And they're gone. 20, 66. Boom. Massive damage. One shot. 294. Did the conjuring happen? I don't know. We were super rich anyway. We got 9 coins out of a fight. We should have gotten nothing. Add divine amulets. Divine is 1% chance to +20. No. Add divine amulet. Again, times 20. Add psionic amulets. +1 times 5 multiplier. What? That's completely insane. What's my runebook right now? Oh, perfect. Let's take that. Let's use it right away. Boom, boom, boom. Insanely powerful. And divine is 20%. I don't like the 20% chance. Add arcane amulets. +3 damage flat. Celestial amulets. +4 multiplier. I like that. Can the amulets get rid of other amulets? Regardless of that, We're gonna plus 3d flat damage or plus 4 multiplier. I mean, damage-wise, I'm really good. What does this do? Plus 20 damage to each rune, plus 100 damage, and times the multiplier. I would say the times multiplier is better. I'm gonna just keep that around. I'm gonna just go to the next level. And here we're fighting two elites I've never fought before ever. Scroll shop or general shop. I would prefer general a bit better. Because it also can have forbidden scrolls or whatnot. So let's go with this. What do you do, Avia? Wild runes morph into a random element when casting. Oh, she's gonna destroy my wild runes. I want to not roll wild runes in this fight. Morph is permanent. What is, why is this just lighting up? I don't know. Celestial amulets, that's a multiplier. I really enjoy this line, but in general I should just cast like this. And I just lost. She just literally deleted one of my wild runes. That's so feel bad, by the way. That one red rune on its own, man. Boom! 83 damage. Just one single red rune. Do not roll white runes, please. Oh, okay, we're safe. First of all, now is the best chance to do this. That's Celestial, which is multiplier. Use. Goes 1, 2, and I guess 3. Just to get rid of the other amulet. Yeah, just like that. And obviously like these and cast, and the opponent's toast. This is gonna become something random, of course. Oh, it rolled into a red one. Oh, this is insane damage incoming. Whoa, kaboom. Wait, what? Why was that not kaboom? I was expecting a lot more damage. Well, she's toast. I mean, I was expecting a bunch more damage. 293. How much was this line? The first line? Oh, that was the lead. That gave us back meditations. The first line was 97,000. And we also got another effect on my mega thing. Well, it would be nice to reroll. Plus 30 base damage, 20% chance. Honestly, none. I'm a red build. Morph runes downward, plus 0 multiplier. Grow by 4 multiplier every time a rune is destroyed. I like this. I think I would like to throw away the voluminous vial. And this is gonna become very quickly at times 4/8 multiplier. Pick 1 out of 5 runes, pick scrolls, we have money. Let's sell this. Sell for 3. Give me this. We're gonna destroy some runes. Rune downward. Random scroll. Random rune. What's my rule book in general? I would like to get some red runes here. Can I morph downward right now? Yellow becomes red, right? Yellow is red, so you and you go. The earlier you morph, the better it is, obviously. Pick a random scroll. Might as well. Get coin equal to the total sell value of all trinkets. This is godlike. Morph the right rune into a copy of the left rune. Okay, like that. Morph downwards. I'm gonna make money. Okay. Give me a red rune here. No red rune. Unbelievable. Mind or I conjure a scroll when this rune is triggered. Oh, this joins. First line, I would say. Nice. And let's go next. I want to break 1,000,000. Can I get a break shop? Nope. General shop. General shop. -2 holds is very easy to fight. Like this is a very easy fight. What did you get? Times 2 multiplier. Plus 2 multiplier to each rune. How insane is this? We go like this. And we go cast. And this guy's toast already. This is like already an instant. Oh, we got the god rune here. This is super over. Plus 14 plus 8. 14 plus 8. 234. And the line isn't even ready yet. 174. Ooh, 300,000 damage. Okay. We're doing this, I guess. One of the very few times we're doing a light right. Oh, and we just fired also this thing, which is just a little bit more of a multiplier, by the way. I think my multiplier and my score are pretty similar-y. So that's good. I should be try to scale both of them at the same time. Okay, total damage on 100,000. And next shot should be win here. Definitely keep the wilds, no even questions. Let's go with red. Let's cast. And roll the red. And we also roll the get a free scroll. It's just because the pierce it's a free scroll. Move a rune to the leftmost column, moving each rune in its way 1 column to the right. Okay, very weird thing here. Could send this white to the very right and these wilds to go to the left. For example. +6 multiplier for matches of 2 or more. +3 free restocks when you enter a shop. Not really. Forbidden scrolls. Just buy the forbidden scrolls. Destroy all but 1 random trinket to create a copy of it, including its gem. Destroy all but 1 random trinket to create a copy of it, including its gem. Okay, it's gonna break everything here. If it literally keeps only this alive, we're gonna win the game, but this is gonna kill the run. Add a random amulet to 3 runes. Okay, destroy 5 runes at random to gain 20 coins. No, we're gonna skip this. Pick 1 out of 5 normal scrolls. +2 holds for the next cast. Add celestial amulets to 2 runes. Celestial is for multiplier. Arcane amulets to 2 runes. Damage, morph down. Morph a rune into wild. 1 wild or 2 down? I would say 2 down. What's my rune book right now? We got some yellows here, so we're gonna roll those into use. You and you become red. This thing is for destruction, by the way. Move a rune to the leftmost column. Can I see the rune book for a moment? This to the very right. It pulls a red and a wild forward. I mean, the dark is for breaking anyway. Yeah, I mean, I could also send the dark to the very right. Yeah, I think I should send the dark to the very right. Let's just use this. Send it. No! No! Reading comprehension. Sifd. Reading comprehension. Sifd. Can I get the breaking boy? Gem shop. Definitely gem shop. Definitely gem shop. I want to make these things a bit better. Let's go gem shop. Man, me and my reading comprehension. That was such a bad play. Whoop, whoop. And let's go. Obviously, I should have sent the wild or some kind. Whoa, what a crazy line we got at the top. Look at this. He's gone. 248,000 damage. And this is another crazy line. And this is also another crazy line. Does this actually fire? All damage multiplier bonus increased by 100% when applied to fire runes. You know what? I'm gonna try to put it at the very bottom and see if it triggers when it's at the very bottom. Because it feels like at the very top it just does nothing. Now this is money. Money stays. I cast. This is money twice, by the way. The corner piece is triggered twice. Oh, he's gone. 100 times 2. Times 2 times 2. 20, 200, 20, 100. Let's take the trigger. All damage rollers are increased by 100%. Yeah, but I'm not seeing a 100% increase. Let's have it at the bottom and see if it changes. At the shop. Let's have this at the very bottom and see if it increases. +10 flat multiplier. Plus 1.5 times multiplier. Obviously the plus 1.5 times multiplier. I would say that goes to you. Times 2. Not a flat. Let's do it on this. Okay, next level. I don't know what either of these do. I don't care about general. Let's go scroll shop. Let's see if the flame at the very bottom somehow triggers 50,000 times more often. Destroy a rune. Wait. What did it say? Destroy a rune after each cast. The perfect rune to destroy, bro. Let's see if you're gonna survive this. Please tell me that this barrel now somehow works better. Oh, I think he might even be dead. I have 1 times 2 at the end. 20, 20, 100, 20, 20. I'm not sure if it's... It feels like it actually... Whoa, he's dead. Yep. And it's gonna break this rune. 524,000. Okay, I want you to break that. Let's go like this. I don't want the money right now. Let's cast. I got a red one and another red and 2 wilds. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is such a good fire. +8, +14, +8, +14, +8, +20, 20. You see the double 20s? 2010, 2010. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 200. Yeah, I think now it actually does work. I'm seeing some 200s. Previously, I was not seeing the 200s. I'm seeing them. I think now it works. And he broke the thing I wanted him to break. What a good enemy here to fight. Elite reward, let's go. Am I recording, by the way? I am recording. Okay, we found the red rune. Nice. Now we're just gonna get the red rune. That's the build. I would say third column now. Actually, no, we are very good. First, second, and third column. Let's go fifth. Fourth. Although in general you just want to fling every single color you are in the front as much as possible. You don't want to be going all over the place, but I want to make big lines. Let's go here. Add gold to amulets, add divine. Now let's restock once. And a chromatic. 25% chance to destroy the rune. I like that. Times 4 multiplier is good always. Let's go with chance to destroy the rune. Let's go with this. And next level. There's no breaking shop. Only wild runes do nothing. Scroll shops I enjoy. Let's go with scroll shop. Yellow stays. And blue stays. Get a free scroll. Okay, you use and go here and here. Okay. Now, give me a second. I think these ones are the ones that should get the chromatic amulet. So you guys get locked in. You also, and most likely a red here and we win. Nah. But still, this is my most powerful gem in the whole game. Gold amulets. Okay. Yep. Boom. Plus 100. Plus 40, plus 40, plus 40, plus 40, 20, 20, 20, 200. Boom. Almost a million. Man, the opponents have a lot of life, man. Okay, this would be a good chance to just play this. Get rid of this. And, I guess money here, I don't know. You stay, you guys stay. And we cast... By the way... Yeah, cast this. So that they randomly just melt themselves if they just happen to roll. A couple of reds? No, that was a very, 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 very bad firing here. 135. 266. What did this roll, by the way? 20 damage to each rune, 100 damage, 2 multiplier, 2 value. Hunt complete. Ah, this is this has a cap. 200,000. Oh no. Oh no. Try this again. Red ones. No, I got some reds. That should be enough-ish. Come on, destroy yourself. I got 3 coins out of that. 140, 1.5, 40. 100, let's go. Boom! 300,000. Let's go upper line. Dot, 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 dot. Boom! 260,000. We have one more life. We have the Phoenix gem. Okay, we got the God rune here. I'm gonna cast. We have 2 more casts anyway. We're super safe. Okay, obviously the wild thing is killing us, but the mega rune is twice gonna be triggered here, so that should be enough. Oh yeah, boss is toast. You're toast, you're toast. Boom, and then one more line downward. And gone. And gone. Easy enough. 848,000. Not using meditate, man, makes the game so much harder. But it's worth it. Allow me to destroy runes, by the way. Add a temporal aura to a rune. Trigger this rune again, including effects from trinkets. That's the most powerful thing in the game. Celestial amulets to 2 runes. Plus 4 multiplier. That's also pretty powerful. Let's go next. Where is the rune smasher, man? Are you serious? Give me the rune smasher. General shop, gem shop, and trinket shop. It's unbelievable that I... this has a plus 8 times multiplier because of the enemy that smashed them. This is so stupid. Times 2. This does nothing. Times 2. Just times 1.5. Times 2. Yeah. Gem shop, I guess? Yeah, gem shop helps. Even better than general shop. Okay, this sticks. This also sticks. And this also sticks. And celestial amulets to 2 runes. I mean, yes. Use. 1, 2. Boom. Okay, and cast. Whoop. That was a very bad roll. Come on, destroy yourself. Boom. 78,000. This rune on its own did 246,000. Just itself, just existing and firing. Only just firing. Nothing else. This just fired and did the damage. I'm about to create the second one of those. Here we go. This is the new god. Lock this guy in. Lock this guy in. And lock these guys in. Let's hope for one red here. Whoa! They're gone. This guy's gone. Fire. Oh, a double. Okay, we got a light shot. Nice. And this is gonna fire again, by the way. The game starts becoming more and more dangerous. The opponents are very, very durable. Just scroll to start the fight. Oh, this guy actually was supposed to give us a scroll and I just missed on it. And these ones. And this whole line. Triple red early. Go. I high rolled. He's gone. I mean, if this was the red one, it would have been better. But I also have a 5-line like this. And I have a... yeah, and a 2-liner here and a 5-liner here. And then it's like over. And this is also my best amulet anyway. 14.8, 14.8, 15, 14.1, 14, a million, 670,000. 1.56 million. Give me this true. Oh my god. Fire it. Whoa, 5-liner at the top, bottom, 5-liner in this thing. He's gone. He is gonzo. Gonzo gone. Look at this. Boom. 543 million. Boom. 614,000. And I'm also super duper rich at 1.6 million damage. Staff of Charity unlocked. 500 coins. Nice. Unlocked a new relic. Plus 100 flat damage. Plus 1 meditation. Useless. Let's go plus 100 flat damage. On something that's pretty early. I would say on this. Nice. Let's go next level. And this is the very final fight. I was never able to break half my board to make this thing have an insane multiplier. That's very sad in my opinion, but it is what it is. That's shrinking amulets. Wait, what? Sacrifice ring meat. I'll devour a rotten piece. Add shrinking amulets to runes and target spots off each cast. Base damage decreased by 3. Damage each time it triggers. Damage is restored upon removing this amulet. Base damage decreased by 3 every time it triggers, so it makes it useless for the rest of the game. You get that debuff, you are gonna dodge that debuff, and you are gonna give us a scroll. That's pretty much it. Cast. Yes, nice. Who cares about who got that? Ooh, that's a very, very bad attack though I just did there. This guy's gonna give us 2 scrolls now. Conjure random trinkets. Okay. Morphin rune to a wild rune. That's actually really nice. 250,000. Okay, that's actually perfect things to get them. This guy already has it, but honestly speaking, I would prefer actually winning. I will win. I hope. I would hope. I think I should morph this into a red one, a wild one, so I can get this downward line. Although, honestly speaking, these ones should become ones. This one too. So use this here. Okay, let's lock this one too. Bunch of random trinket. I don't think this even works. Red here and we win. Whoa! Let's go! And also trash runes got the things I didn't want to have anywhere else. Boom! 760,000. If I don't do 1 million damage per round on average, we're gonna lose this fight. Boom! 509,000. Okay, 1.8 million. He has 3 million life, and I have 3 casts. Uh-oh. What I would like to say. You and you lock in. Has the time come for us to meditate at least once? I think yes. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Here I would say we're casting. Meditate one more time. Ooh, that was a mistake, I should have cast. Okay, you go out, you join. Because the last line is like the most unimportant here. Okay, what a line! What a line! What a build! Look what we high rolled here! This here should not... If this was red, man, but still, we got a boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Like, this is insane line right here. We high rolled. Ah, this is a bit unlucky, but it's okay. 14, 14 plus 8, 14, 15, 14 plus 1. Boom. We hit 1,000,000.4. Okay, one more of this and we win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Do I want the random scroll? Honestly, no. I want another red to go here. Let's fire. I would like this to get the debuff. Honestly speaking, let's actually roll a red over there. Okay, I mean, the red got the debuff. That was a very, very, very bad roll because I only have a single red liner here. So literally the next fight here should be what I need to win. So the next shot should be 1,000,000, otherwise we lose. Now the Phoenix, of course, is gonna revive us. I don't know what the Phoenix better... Yeah, like 800,000 is very easy for us. Ooh. With what I just rolled, it's gonna be super easy. Meditate once and win the game. Oh, and we cast here. And we win. Oh, look at this insane. Yeah, the light moon, and now we fire. Ta 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 ta. It's 1,000,000. 558,000. It's 300,000 or something. 400,000. A lot more than what I thought. This line goes here, goes there, goes down. Another 1,000. 563,000, and they're gone. Easiest fight of my life. Mage hand, beat the run. That's it. That's it for the demo. That's it for the demo. There are leaderboards. Wait, I'm 14th in highest damage done? What? Okay, 1,000 coins earned. This guy got the god run. 66, 17, these are billions, 800,000, 300,000, 92,000, 72, 49, 33, 32, 22, 19, 19, 17, and here we are, 17. We are position 14 in the whole world. Leaderboards reset every Monday. Ah, there is a reset thing. Ah, okay. I thought it was permanent. Okay, I mean, because if they didn't reset, that seems insane that I just got place 14 right away. Coins earned, by the way, we are very low in between the rest, right? Yeah, 285, 235, 490, 290, 490. What did the first guy do with 1,000 coins here? What is this? Dark and light runes count us both. What? That is insane! You literally got like a semi-wild build. Light runes with amulet trigger and additional time. Runesmith and chromatic amulet are destroyed after triggering. Okay, but still, runes triggered twice, amulets triggered twice, and it says light runes, and this says both count as both, so this counts light and dark runes do that. Rare, times 3 multiplier when a rune is the last column is triggered. Okay, I mean, this is just go for 5 liners. Mirrors a random trinket at the start of a fight. Okay, obviously, this is unique, though, so it is not gonna mirror these two, so it's gonna mirror this most likely. Retrigger all dark and ice runes. Okay, retrigger dark runes. And this says light and dark counts as both. So this says retrigger all dark, light and ice runes. So already even more insane. And by the way, this here might copy that. So we are going into Mad Lad City here. 77 damage to each triggered rune. Plus 7 multiplier to each triggered rune. Plus 1 times 5 multiplier for each triggered rune. Activate this effect only when casting with no held runes. Okay, he's just not holding, that's the idea here. He's never holding, he just casts randomly and hopes for the best. Because the whole build is most likely only dark and light runes. Plus 2 trinket slots. Okay, pretty insane, and it's unique, so it's not gonna get copied. This here is not unique, so it might get copied. Retrigger all runes of the last cast against an enemy. Okay, completely insane. And I just realized something. These guys get these god runs by just re-rolling the shop a bunch of times. I did not re-roll the shop a bunch of times. I had like 100 coins left over and I didn't re-roll the shop ever. I was like, I'm gonna go break the runes. I'm gonna go to the break runes thing. Yeah, definitely re-rolling the shop is how you do this thing. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, love it. Love it. Nice. Okay, so, this is what we unlock. New trinkets unlocked. Let's see. Grow by 2 multiplier every time an enemy is hit when it has 0 HP left. Okay, so if you overkill the opponent again and again and again, it says even overkill. If the opponent dies for the first hit and then you go like... That's really good. Codex. Times the multiplier, there are 20 or more runes with amulets in your column inventories. 0 runes with amulets currently. Okay, just flat out 3 times multiplier if you have a bunch of amulets. Nice. 7 times multiplier if you have more than 100 coins. But lose 20 coins when an enemy is defeated. Okay, so this tries to take your money away, but the damage is insane. The 7 times multiplier is crazy. Trigger unmatched runes. Trigger them again. Trigger unmatched runes. What? This is legendary. So this is like trigger everything. The whole board, everything triggers. Just this is extremely busted in my opinion. It doesn't give us the crazy multipliers, but it gets a bunch of triggers going. So you get a bunch of free damage, a bunch of free amulets, a bunch of free things. I like that. Replace this with a random trinket when an enemy is defeated. The rarity of the trinket is based on how quickly the enemy is defeated. Okay, so this can give you a legendary, or it can give you just nothing. So this is just, if you have a god build, this might right away give you an even more god build. I like that. 1 coin for every meditation remaining when the enemy is defeated. Oh, this could have been godlike for us. Black Ice Amulet. Is your damage. Grow by 4 damage when a match of Dark or Ice Rune is triggered. What? This is very good early game. If this is the very first item you get, you just go Dark and Ice build. And then this is gonna have an insane damage. And this has every time a match is triggered. Which means that you can just have singles, right? Or does the match mean it's 2 or more? It might be 2 or more. I'm not really sure about that though. Full runs, more levels, more enemies, creatures, final boss, more trinkets, a lot more rune modifiers, endless mode, endgame content. Endless mode is obviously what we care about. Game's awesome. I really love what I'm seeing. And what I really am excited about, first of all, is upgrades. I'm really excited about upgrades. I know a lot of people do not enjoy the roguelite aspect of games. By the way, I have not even seen half the things. What does this become? Evolve? We never saw what this thing... What is the Torch of Phoenix form? And I'm still missing all the enemies. I've not fought all the enemies. So what I wanted to say is... I'm really excited. Not about more enemies. The enemies are maybe the most unimportant thing in my mind. The most important thing in my mind... Oh, is this the Phoenix? Pocket Forge? Nope. Trigger 10 fire runes in one cast. Conjure a rare trinket. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That would have been a thing for the build we just had. It says that one of the trinkets... What is this? Make matches using 2 elements. Legendary unique. Make match double. Wow, so it's like fire green, boom. It's a white, light dark, boom. This is insanely busted. Light runes act as wild runes when making matches. What is, if you're a light rune build, then you win. Okay, there are some very insane trinkets here. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. 1 time from the group by 0.2 every time a meditation is used. What? Max times 5 though. Not what. Anyway, let's go back. I didn't find the trinkets I have not seen. Anyway, I'm really excited about upgrades. Even though I know a lot of people don't enjoy meta progression and whatnot, I really enjoy meta progression. I do enjoy becoming more powerful. At the end of the game, it's just that the game is going to be decided after you become more powerful instead of just a baseline game. It's the same thing. But what I'm more excited about is this. This thing here. I'm more excited about... look at this. It says 3 casts, 5 meditations. You cannot play with this. And this, for example... says that you have no light, 1 light, 3 on the rest, and 5 dark on each of these slots, and no wild runes. So how awesome is that, right? And then it also says all of them have this trinket, which this trinket is that it has a chance to destroy itself. And then you begin with this, not trinket, it's an amulet, and then you begin with this as necromantic runes cannot be destroyed by their own effects. So you have this necromantic thing which makes your runes better, but they cannot break your runes, which is awesome in my opinion. And then of course there is another book they don't even have an idea what they're gonna do with. And there are also different familiars, which we also don't know what they do. Mana generation, passive, active. So they have some ideas out here, and I'm really excited about this. And also this is a 3-liner book, so I would hope that there was gonna be a 10-liner book or something, right? You can get more combos going or something, but this is a 3-liner book with 3 casts and 5 meditations, so this is a lot harder, but you get a bunch of free runes that never break, and also you start with a more combo-y heavy into the dark build type of build, which I really enjoy as an idea. And this might not even be it, right? So the reason why I played this game right now is because they're gonna put out a huge patch in about a week or something, in some kind of Steam Fest that's gonna happen. And that is why I wanted to play it, so we have a comparison. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, helps on the channel. If this gets like I would say 1,000 likes, we're definitely playing this again. If it doesn't get 1,000 likes, I would like to play it again, maybe on the Steam Fest, so keep your eyes out for that. If you did not enjoy it at all, then it's gonna show in the statistics, and I'm most likely not gonna play it. But I really like this game. It's like Balatro, but I like the graphics are nice. And also the whole idea of the spins and whatnot, it's a pretty good, well thought out game. It's pretty dissimilar to anything else, not the same like all the other games. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.